G'day, g'day.
Hello.
Thought I'd sneak in the moment I saw that little notification.
Oh, yeah, I've not even started yet. I'm still pissing about with the thing.
Oh,
Well, I have started, obviously, but not started.
yeah.
So, just not even started roblox up yet. Because I'm always well prepared when I start a stream. For the, like, one person to watch. Today's picks, I don't care. That's the one I want. Well, we're in. Drive. Oh, well. I need to get them trying. I want to get the 156 today, so I need to get 600 of the stupid tokens.
I might be able to get one of the other ones today. I think I'm about 70 points off.
Do you get points for conducting, I take it, then, as well?
Yeah, you get one per ticket.
I think the easiest way to do it is do the long ones, 241 coins, do a couple of them, and then that's it then, isn't it?
Yeah.
So... I'll start moving, it's just waiting for you to say that you're going to conduct.
I forgot I turned off the sound in the game. I thought I'd, like, broke it or something again.
I've got it, I was just turning my volume down.
Forgot I muted the music. It was just really annoying.
Yeah, well, I mute it because of copyright. See how many we get tonight. I started a bit earlier, 7 o'clock. I could have started a lot sooner, but yeah.
I was thinking of starting up the stream myself. Run through
Yeah.
some OMSI maybe. I haven't got your templates or anything though.
They're on... Oh, you don't have the Google account, do you?
No, just the YouTube one.
No, they're on Street. I'll send you the links. Because they're on... It's just ran by Streaming Elements.
Oh, the... what was it? Streamlabs OBS.
Victoria Docks. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform edge.
That's where
Change
the overlays
here
come
for
from.
Trains to Side on Sea. This is a regional service to Avonhill.
Not that they make much difference, but...
No, I guess it's nice to have.
Yeah.
Had quite a few passengers on the last run we did, so I'm praying for this one.
Oh, hopefully. It's the longer run, innit?
Yeah. Just got to remember today's the 12th and not the 11th, so stop rejecting the wrong dates.
Welcome on board this regional service to Avonhill. Calling at Longbow, Russell Lane, Broomfield, Merrion, Leeton, Woodham, Belmont Green, Roton,
I've never heard an automated
Fleetwood,
voice on a
Thornfield,
pacer.
Union Street, and Avonhill.
I mean,
It's
there's not
always
even
been
speakers in here, so...
There's always been a guard shouting it. That's if you can actually A, understand him, and B, get one that can be asked to do it. We're up to 4 apparently, although the graph doesn't say 4, but
Definitely a good start.
yep. That's good, it didn't tell me about this speed restriction that's just put on. I nearly pressed space then.
Careful.
Knocked my vape over. Typically presses a shit ton of keys on the keyboard. Well, the video went through anyway, monetization. They didn't find any offensive material with it.
That's good then.
Yeah. Well, I think it's only in like the first couple of minutes normally. If it's in there, then after that, it tends to ignore it. I think I've only had.
We will shortly be arriving at Longbow.
There's only the breakdown one that I've actually had taken down for offensive language.
I think maybe it accepts 1.
I don't think it likes the C word.
Damn, it's just anti-British then, huh?
Yeah, because that's the word I used. And it threw it out. And even then it was only muttered under my breath, so it's done really well to pick it up.
Strange how it can do that, but not do auto captions very well.
I know, it's amazing. I love watching the auto captions sometimes because they're better than the video.
Especially when it's doing translation from a different language to English. Ooh.
Yeah.
This is Longbow. This is a regional service to Avonhill.
I've heard you. I was trying to do something in YouTube, but it decided it didn't want to do it.
Welcome on board this regional service to Avonhill. The next station is Russell Lane.
I've got the chat up on the side. I haven't got 2 monitors, but it'll do.
Yeah, no, I just tried doing one of the goals, but it let me fill it all out and then wouldn't accept it. So I'll try again in a minute. But saying that, you gotta have people watching for the goals to make sense.
We will shortly be arriving at Russell Lane. Alight here for Watbury Castle.
In recent news, they've started putting announcement systems ready for October, I believe, in some of the buses around here. Not even all of them yet, but oh, we have an actual person getting on. That's strange.
It was great when we first got them here, because they made not much sense.
This is Russell Lane. Alight here for Watbury Castle. This is a regional service to Avonhill.
I don't know why it won't let me do it. I'll refresh. Yeah, when they first started them here, oh, it was great. So we got the MRI hospital,
Welcome
and
on
you used to
board
go
Yeah.
down
this
Winslow
regional
Road.
service
Because
to
at first it was only on the
Avonhill.
42s.
The next
And
station is Broomfield.
the way they had them set up was brilliant. So as you're pulling up, it'd announce, as it should. The barrier's not down.
Oh,
Will
well.
shortly be arriving at
It'd announce,
Broomfield.
but it'd be like, the next stop is the St Mary's MRI Hospital. MRI Hospital. St Mary's MRI Hospital. This is a 42 service to East Didsbury. And you're like, taking the piss. Just
What
repeats
was it?
itself. You used to get into East
Why?
Didsbury. You used to do the same. So, Parswood is East Didsbury. And you used to be pulling up to there and it'd be like, the next stop is East Didsbury. East Didsbury. Because it was set up so it'd be like, next stop's the Royal College of Music, Charlton cum Hardy.
This is Broomfield.
But when it was a main
This is a
place,
regional service to Avonhill.
it just used to repeat itself. Oh, it's now let me put my goal. The goal's not what I wanted to put in, but it's there. Yeah, so it used to be like the place, the district, and that's how it used to be. But they just made a complete ash of it when it went to certain places.
Welcome on board this regional service to Avonhill.
Like I said, it just
Oh, I
used to
can't wait for it to be
Next
entirely
station
wrong
is
on ours.
Merrion.
yeah, just used to repeat itself. It just sounded stupid the way it did it. And we never got the termination bus stops, it just used to announce the last bus stop. I don't know if that's changed now because I've not been on public transport for a while, but that's what it was when I was on them anyway. Because the first route we got with it was the 42B, which was all the way to Woodford, and that was like the trial route. And then the 192's got it. They didn't tell me of the reducing speed limit. And yeah, it just, the way they did it, it just made a mockery of the system.
I think ours is going to go total shambles.
And they only worked when the ticket machine worked.
We will shortly
Oh, so ours
be
won't work at all
arriving
because half the time
Merrion.
it just waved on for the machine being dead.
Yeah, well, that was off the VIX system. It used to be off their GPS data. But I believe it's on most of the routes now down here, or at least the main ones.
Well, I think they're doing it on the main, big, like, funded route
Mm.
down here first before they do it anywhere else. Judging by the buses they've put it on anyway.
Yeah.
This is Merrion. This is a regional service to Avonhill. Welcome on board this regional service to
Yo,
Avonhill.
guess who's back from Croydon? My dog.
The
Yo,
next
Mancbuses.
station is Leeton.
Was it me from Croydon who made discover new place? Bro got ignored. Okay, and he's busy. Silent. Oh, what the?
I wasn't even paying attention to in-game chat, to be honest with you.
I don't know. People get so upset when you ignore them.
They don't think we're doing something else.
No.
What? Replace the C with a K?
What?
Replace
We
what
will
C with a K?
shortly be arriving at Leeton. Change here for trains to Ashdean, Millbridge, Norrington, and Victoria Docks.
Oh, the server's not too busy.
No, it never usually is on these, I don't think.
Right, do not break it.
I'll try my best not to. No jumping on the train.
We are sorry that the Intercity service to Avonhill has been cancelled.
That
This is
service
due
is
to a
always
member of train
cancelled.
crew being unavailable. We apologise for the disruption to your journey today.
This
Replace
is
the C with
Leeton.
a K.
Change here for trains
I
to
still don't
Ashdean,
understand.
Millbridge, Norrington, and
It's meant to be
Victoria
Manchester, by
Docks.
the way, silent.
This is a regional service to Avonhill.
I'll leave the chat up so I can at least see it. Oh. And this is why I avoid
We are
playing
sorry
with
that
people.
35 Intercity service to Norrington has been cancelled. We apologise for the disruption to your journey today.
Looks like we're running like relatively on time, I think.
Half a minute.
Welcome on board
Not
Minute.
bad.
regional service
No,
to
minute and 3/4,
Avonhill.
sorry.
Calling at Woodham, Belmont Green, Roton, Fleetwood, Thornfield,
I'm working
Union
on it.
Street, and Avonhill. The next station is Woodham.
Hold on, we're about to go bouncing round this corner.
At least there's no red signals.
Well, the last one was, yeah, it says green down here, so. I'm speeding a little bit, but I don't think it's realised because I think the line speed, yeah, is higher than. Oh, we need to pass this one.
Oh, all these people.
I thought we were stopping, but we're not, we're passing.
I think those solos are just parked there permanently.
Yeah,
Probably broken down.
probably.
We will shortly be arriving at Woodham.
This game is solely good. Pretty good. I swear.
Losing brain cells reading the chat sometimes.
Yeah.
This is Woodham. This is a regional service to Avonhill.
I still don't get that K1. And then Chief, myself, is just hashtag, so I'm presuming he got, what's it?
Censored.
Yeah, censored.
Does he mean Manchester, maybe? Is that what he's trying to say?
I don't know.
God knows.
The passenger challenge is a cool idea as well. Is it the red, white, and
Welcome
we're
on board
looking
this
at the
regional service to
221? I'm only
Avonham.
using. Won't understand.
The
Don't
next
have it or
station
know it.
is Belmont Green.
I don't know. We should get up to a good bit of speed behind this one. There's about a mile between the stops. Why did you need to type an entire paragraph? I hate. Because he wanted to type a paragraph, right?
So judgmental in this game.
Hi Harvey, Pepsi wear. No, we won't be driving a pacer by the end of this day.
Oh no.
We will shortly be arriving at Belmont Green.
That person is Pepsi Max UK #1.
Prefer Pepsi over Coke though.
Oh yeah.
Don't know why, it's probably the same stuff. Mancbuses, I've just heard you say he wanted. Yeah. Leave the poor man alone. If he wants to type up a paragraph, let him. I'm presuming, Kevin, you're watching the stream.
Stream sniping.
Hmm.
I mean, I can't say much.
No. I'm presuming the person jumping up and down on the platform might be Kevin.
Maybe.
We are sorry that the regional service to Avonhill has been
Of course
cancelled.
we're watching the
This is
stream,
due to
fair
a
enough.
fault on this train. We apologise for the disruption
This
to your
is
journey today.
Belmont Green. This is a regional service
Well,
to
you count for one of the. It's between 3 and 5 because YouTube can't make its mind up.
Got a lot of people here, huh?
Well, it'll give you some points.
I presume you get points for the similar thing.
At the end. I only get them when I complete it.
Ah. I'm at 1500 points at the moment.
Ah.
Welcome on board this regional service to Avonhill. The next station is
Got
Roten.
1.5 miles to the next stop. So again, we should get up some good speed, and we're later. We'd lost like 2 minutes.
Probably me letting on all the excess passengers just before the whistle.
Mancbuses, have you played? No, I've not.
I'm not a massive fan of Stepford County. The controls aren't too good.
If you
You've
drop
got to,
it.
go through training for guards and everything as well.
If you drop it in the Discord, I'll consider it and I'll have a look at it. Otherwise, I'll just end up forgetting about it.
We will shortly
Trying to
be
get that
arriving
Discord
at
being used a
Roten.
bit more.
So we're planning on merging Patreon people to YouTube then.
In theory. I need to have a look how many we've actually. Oh, this is going to be a very quick stop.
Wang on them e-brakes.
I've wanged them on.
We're looking okay. We might not be, but we should be fine.
Yeah, well, I can't take the e-brake off now till we've stopped, so.
Yeah, we just about made it.
Oh, we've got like half a carriage in the way. Yeah, it depends how many people. I don't know how many people we've actually got
This
on
is Roten. This is a regional service to
Patreon.
Avonhill.
I mean, Kevin even agrees. Well, with me anyway, it's not that good, but it's okay.
What we on about? The other map?
The Stepford County Railway.
Yeah. We've got 16 in total supposedly, but only 6 pay. Because Patreon offer a free trial. So there's only 6 to move over.
It's not too bad. I don't think any of them have YouTube as well, so...
Welcome on board
No,
this
I don't
regional
think they do.
service to Avonhill.
Can't
The
mention
next
names
station
here,
is
but let me
Fleetwood.
have a look. Be able to tell. I'll click back in. I think one of them's. It's hard to tell because you do paid members and you get loads that come up. Active, that's the one I want. Right, well that's a much better list. I know one's definitely not on both. One I think is on both.
We will shortly be arriving
But
at
the total,
Fleetwood.
you see, the ones we've got active there, the totals aren't bad. You look at how much they've actually put in over the time. We've had,
I think it would just make life easier being on one platform.
yeah, it would.
Because most of the stuff on the Patreon that was exclusive to Patreon you can't do on YouTube, we can do in Discord, so...
Yes, exactly. The only thing I don't like about YouTube is the posting aspect to it. But we could always move that over to Patreon,
Discord.
to Discord, or into like a private newsletter sort of thing. But
Yeah.
This is
I can't
Fleetwood.
tell some of the totals, but
This
we've
is a
got
regional service to Avonhill.
one that's £189. They've been given since 2018. Another one 532. But that's not all in membership, some of that's in donation. And then 63, 54, 48 and 34.10.
It's not too bad.
No, but they're the only 6 that are currently active. I don't think.
Welcome
Well,
on board this
gives me the
regional
10
service
that
to
are running
Avonhill.
free at the moment. Only one's ever
The
actually
next
been
station
a
is
proper member.
Thornfield.
Oh, we got 1.5 mile to the next station.
Nice straight through, hopefully.
Yeah. Yeah, there's only one that's ever been a proper member. Just trying to move my mic a minute. All the others have never been a member by the looks of it. As in, officially. So we're not really losing much by them not being a member.
Yeah.
We're only going to lose, it is, trying to pay attention to what's going on at the same time here. Current total's £14 a month. And we lose a couple of quid of that to PayPal's fees. There's no way that curve's 90 mile an hour.
We will shortly be arriving at Thornfield.
Wonder how many accidents happen on that curve, huh?
At 90 mile an hour, quite a few. It didn't tell me about the 75-mile-an-hour speed restriction coming up. And I put a poll out for the change in membership over on Patreon, and it's only had 4 impressions, so that's, but it doesn't tell me whether the members, it's locked for members, but I don't know whether Patreon counts someone that's not a member that click on it.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to share the post, I want to view it. So,
This is
well,
Thornfield. This is a regional service.
it sort of
to
confirmed
Avonhill.
itself. Bloody hell, you've got loads of people.
Yeah, quite a few from the front and behind on this one.
So 3 votes have been casted on it. So bearing in mind we only have 6 members that actually pay.
Yeah.
And this poll has only been put out to paid members. Because I didn't want the free ones put
I think I can
in,
beat Mancbuses' train to the next station.
you know, their 2
Was he
pence.
running?
I don't know. Their 2 pence worth into it. Now,
Yeah.
it's had 3 votes, and 3 of them
Welcome
have
on
all
board
said
this
yes.
regional service to Avonhill.
So I think that kind of
The next station is Union Street.
sorts out what we're gonna do with Patreon, in a sense of, at worst we're gonna lose 3 members.
Well, until they realise that we switched over, maybe.
Yeah, it won't tell me
They might then eventually go.
which people have answered it. But it is 3 people out of 6, so that's half. And half a vote. It's not even like one's voted no. Everyone's 100% yeah. They would switch. So I think
We
that'll
will
be
shortly
the next
arriving
couple of
at
days. We'll be
Union
sorting
Street.
out the
A light
switch.
here for the University of Avonhill, St George's
Maybe.
campus.
Oh, that's not too
Please
bad then.
mind the gap between the train and the platform edge.
I mean, we've been threatening to do it for a while, but then Patreon kept reacting with new features and stuff that made it a lot easier.
Yeah.
So it just kept getting postponed. But I think for management point of view it would be easier.
Wouldn't have to double post everything as much. I mean, obviously we have to double post to Facebook and such, but rather than having to do it on more than 2 platforms, is it that we do it on?
This is
Yeah.
Union Street. Please mind the gap between
But
the
I
train
don't
and
tend,
the platform edge.
I'm
A
only
light
doing
here for
Facebook as
the
a,
University of Avonhill,
you know,
St
a
George's
trial sort of
campus.
thing. It's not
This is a
definitely
regional
going to
service
keep
to
on Facebook.
Avonhill.
Because in theory what's on Facebook takes it away from what's on YouTube,
Yeah.
and I don't know how the ads actually work on Facebook properly. I know we get paid for them, but it's the way they might put them out, I'm not too sure. So
Welcome on board.
I know
this
ads
regional
usually come on
service to
Facebook videos at the
Avonhill.
end of the video. It'll say loading ad before the
Yeah.
next video plays.
Avonhill, where
Maybe
this train
that's it.
terminates. Please ensure you take
That
all
dude's
your
got a fish
personal
in his head.
belongings with you when leaving the train.
Oh yeah.
and the gorilla on her back. So that sort of sorts that out. Well, I'd have to have a look a bit more at like what the actual impressions are from outside, but it'd make it easier in a way. Like I say,
So-
the complex post we can always just put on Discord.
Yeah. I mean, there's 2 people in here with a fish on their head, and I couldn't actually see the ticket above one of their heads.
Well, that's not very good.
No.
Being slowed down. Last stop Mancbuses, yippee, I'm not late. That's what you think.
How late are we?
A minute and a half at the moment.
I'd say that's on time.
Well, considering in real life a train has to be more than 10 minutes late before it's actually classed as late, it is pretty on time.
It's usually like 2-minute delayed departure. It's never classed as late until it's over like 10 or so minutes. They class it as delayed instead, which is a much nicer way of putting it, I suppose.
We're just weaving our way into platform 9 now, apparently.
We will shortly be arriving at Avonhill, where this train terminates. Please ensure you take all your personal belongings with you when leaving the train. Change here
15
for
mile an hour is a
tram
bit
and bus
slow.
services to other destinations.
Yeah, we're going to be here
Please
for a
mind the
while
gap
getting into this
between the
platform.
train and the platform
Good lord, there's a
edge.
lot of platforms.
Yeah.
Larger than Birmingham New Street, this. Wonder how many costas are hidden in here somewhere.
I remember I went with my mate, we went on one of the steam excursions up to Carlisle.
Yeah.
And we went to, I think it was a Costa on the platform. And I'm not a massive coffee drinker, so I didn't really know what I was ordering. So I ordered one, and it was like something like back in that time, it was like 7-8 quid for this coffee. And
Oh yeah, Costa's always expensive.
yeah, and the woman gave it to me, and it was like in a shot glass. I thought, I feel fucking ripped off here.
We've got, I think, about 20 Costas where I live. Just dotted everywhere. Like, oh,
Yeah.
Costa there. I mean, they're opening another Starbucks in the centre. And they've already got, I think, 2 or 3.
We are a total of about 3 minutes late.
I don't think that 15 mile an hour helped, really.
No, 1941 was supposed to arrive. It's 1943. Oh,
This is Avonhill. Please mind the gap
I've got
between the train and the platform
241
edge.
coins.
Change here for tram and bus services to other destinations. This train terminates here. Please ensure that you take all your personal belongings with you when leaving the train. Thank you for travelling with us today.
There's a bit of difference in them. There we go. 292 coins for this one. Avonhill to Freya, Fire, whatever it's called.
Welcome on board this regional service to Fair. Calling at Union Street, Thornfield, Fleetwood, Roton, Belmont Green,
Dear
Woodham,
Peps, I'd like to
Leeton,
be
Merrion,
formal in
Whetstone,
Roblox, so I'd
Abbey
like to
Road,
know if you'd like a
Victoria
Pepsi.
Docks, Abbey Road, Rosebery Park,
Okay.
Arkley, and Fair.
Are you doing my doors?
Do apologise, I was trying to count how many Costas. There are 10 Costas.
Are you just delaying the service while you do that?
Not that intensely, no. I think that Kevin guy's on the train. He's standing up and is currently flying out the back.
1943 we were supposed to depart from there. We're leaving 2 minutes late.
We'll make up time in the 15 mile an hour speed limit.
Merrion, Whetstone,
Yeah.
Abbey Road, Victoria Docks, Abbey Road, Rosebery Park,
I can do
Arkley,
17
and
without it
Fair.
persecuting me.
The next station is Union Street.
My lad, please do your job. Oh, there's going to be a falling out.
Uh-oh.
Dum dum dum. We're nearly at the
Oh my
30
God.
mark.
I didn't realise that there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Starbuckses with a 7th one opening soon.
Kevin, counting costas instead of doing your job. I presume he's talking to you.
Yeah, probably. It seems like a British staple at this point, though.
Yeah, we're doing 35 now in a 30. But it's not telling me I'm speeding, so we'll just generally gloss over this fact. Nearly at the 90.
We have 16 Gregs, oh my god.
He is, he's talking to you. Before the tunnel, after HH, I'm already at 100 mile an hour in the 755.
If only this train could go that fast. How far off are we now?
0.6 miles.
How many credits are we looking at?
This is worth 299. We're gonna have to do another 200 one after this, and then we should be in with it.
Is that for the 600 or the 1500 train?
156.
A light here for
The
the
600 train.
University of Avonhill, St George's campus. Please mind
This
the
Finally, we
thing-
can have more than
train
four,
and the
more than 2
platform
carriages, and I can walk between them.
Yeah,
Service to
this thing wouldn't do 100 mile an hour if you pushed it off a cliff.
This train is formed of 6 coaches.
I'm presuming Kevin's on the railway line again.
I think he is, because he's not at the back of the train anymore.
I've just splattered him.
I'm sure no one would mind. They all seem completely unfazed by it, so...
Yeah. Sorry, Kevin. I might have chopped your arm off or something then.
Come on, you, and you get.
This is Union Street. Please mind the gap.
Or just stand there, I
between the train
guess.
And the platform edge. A light here for the University of Avonhill, St George's campus.
Kevin, by any chance
This
would
is
you
a
be in
regional
the
service
Discord?
to Fair.
I forget there's quite a big delay.
Yeah.
The train now approaching platform 2 is a regional service to Avonhill, calling at Avonhill only.
A triple 142 with 6 cars.
Welcome on board this regional service
Guys.
to Fair. The next station is Thornfield.
Well, we're
Just
consistent
guys.
at 5 people at the moment. Oh, here comes the 6 pacers.
Oh my god.
A poor conductor. Because the game doesn't imply that they have multiple controls for the doors.
Nope. God, imagine how painful that would be. You'd have three different guards, or you'd have to walk between all of them and somehow open all the doors separately.
I'd just do that to annoy you.
I don't even know if I think it controls all of them in game mechanics. It can do that, but I can't walk between all 4 of them apparently.
Oh yeah, so to check tickets you've got to randomly
I've got to
change.
jump between them. Yeah, but then people could get on the other one and get off the next one. I'd never be able to check the ticket without zooming the camera out. My realism.
There's another 6 car one here.
Oh my god, why?
It lags Roblox. It's not that laggy for me.
No, I mean I've got my graphics on full and it looks fine. They've got a guard as well. Poor sod.
But saying that, I do have like 300 and odd megabits of internet.
Yeah, I definitely don't. I got the graphic power, but not the internet.
Thornfield.
300 down,
This
and
is a
I
regional
think
service
it's
to
70
Fair.
to 90 up.
I don't even want to look at mine.
And then
I think mine is about 20 each
then internally,
megabytes.
yeah, then internally between the router, the server, and this machine is gigabit networking. So you'd
I live in a concrete house, so it's whatever I can get, I suppose, unless I
know,
run a cable
yeah.
through concrete.
Well, ours is the coax fibre, so it comes in from
Welcome on
Virgin,
board
and
this
then
regional service to
out the back of the
Fair.
hub it comes out down to the side of my PC,
next
which then goes
station,
into a switch,
Fleetwood.
and then from the switch it gets divvied out towards the Mac, this machine, and the server. And then the server's cable runs underneath the carpet into the under the stairs cupboard. Which is it's interesting under the stairs with the server in there. It gets a little bit
I can
toasty
imagine.
occasionally.
Yeah, free heating, kind of.
Yeah, it runs about 60 degrees. The server.
That's not too bad.
No,
And then whenever I connect to it, it just starts wearing up.
No, it stays about 60 to be fair.
Do you not hear the fans go up if I connect, or is it just silent? I thought every time I joined you'd be like, ah, he's doing something.
No. Can't even tell on the internet that you're connected.
Whenever I upload something or download something, I notice that everyone in the house gets really upset because the internet goes out for them. And it still takes ages to download.
No, the fans are whirling all the time, so they occasionally, you know, you
Wow,
hear
this is
them.
long.
You occasionally hear them ramp up, but it's only for a couple of seconds, and they ramp back down. I think the hottest it's ever got is 70 under there, but at night, if the house is cold, you can feel the heat through the stairs from the cupboard.
Ooh.
And if no one's opened the cupboard for a while, you'll open it to have a look at the machine or do something, because there's also stuff stored under there. So you'll open the cupboard and the heat just hits you. It's like opening the oven door.
Jesus.
We will shortly be arriving at Fleetwood.
But it manages itself in there.
Open the doors, please. I'm going to race the train. Are we there yet? No, we're not quite yet there yet. Almost.
I'm just coasting in because there's no point me accelerating.
We are sorry that the regional
We're 3
service
minutes
to
late.
Avonhill has been cancelled. This is due to a
Definitely not
fault
my
on the
fault for
train.
checking the amount of
We
cost as I have.
apologise for the disruption to your journey.
No.
A lot of intercities, huh?
Yeah.
Go on then, Kevin. Race the train.
Where's he
This
racing
is
us to?
Fleetwood.
I presume the next
This is a
station.
regional service to Fair.
Well, we're gonna win.
Obviously.
Toyota Steve. Bro, in it.
This is where this Steve guy doesn't actually drive a Toyota.
Yeah.
He's out here in a Ford Fiesta.
We're off.
Welcome on board this
I mean, he's
regional
got a head
service to
start.
Fair.
He's
next
like made it to
station
the end of the
is
platform.
Yeah, he's not gonna win unless he holds down shift and does that guard super sprint Olympic shit. He's oh, well, he's dead again.
It's a shame, isn't it?
Oh well.
Line speed of 110, but we're never going to get there because the next station's in half a mile. Made it to 60.
We will shortly be arriving at Roten.
Where? I know it says it on the screen of Roten, but that did not sound like Roten. Sounding more like scrotum.
It's a shame there's no rail replacement bus services in most of the AMSI maps. I know Yorkshire has it, which is what I sent last night, but...
Someone cheated.
Oh, yeah. Just keep going. Just keep going.
I'm stopping. We're still like 3 minutes late. Well, we got 7 people online now watching.
Hello all.
Yeah, the graph still looks...
This is
The graph
Luton.
keeps changing, even though the graph has
This is
been
a
made.
regional service to Fair.
But it's just changed from a really squiggly line to a straight line.
Kevin never dies. I won.
Won by cheating.
Yeah.
I don't mind people stream sniping as long as they're watching the stream. That's what makes me money. It's what restores the bus.
Driving them simulated trains, earning not real credits to
Welcome
restore our
on board
bus.
this regional service
It's
to
working out fine.
If I had more
The
like
next station
expertise,
is
I'd probably even
Belmont
try and
Green.
make a Roblox of my own that then you could sort of do it. But I don't have the expertise, neither do I have the time.
I used to love doing Roblox development until they absolutely messed everything up.
Or a mile to the next station.
Oh, we can probably get to like 60 before we have to slow down.
I reckon 70.
I did not cheat, I used Kevin powers.
What are you, a minion? Down to, ooh, a quarter of a tank on my vape. Tank lasts me about a day.
We will shortly be arriving.
Well, can we do it? Can we do it? 68. Come on. 69. Come on. 70. Full braking.
This platform's long, it'll be fine. I ain't no minion, I am Kevin.
I did use...
Someone's finally figuring out you can't do emotes in this.
Ah. I used to play like Minecraft and that back before they made it, so you had to pay. You know when they had like the Java editions?
No, they had like the demos, didn't they?
Yeah. But
This is Belmont Green.
I'm more into my strategy,
This
which
is
is
a
what I do
regional
on the
service
streams,
to
but a lot of
Fair.
the strategy stuff, it takes forever. I've sent a message to the creators of City Bus Manager, because it just keeps hard crashing on me, you know, when I'm trying to do stuff, as you've seen.
Yeah.
And the PC I'm using's up to spec, and when I'm watching it, it's not using all the RAM. It's not using hardly any CPU, and it's not using any GPU either. So,
Well, I've got 32 gigs of RAM in my PC, and I've expanded the map beyond the limits of the game, because originally you could only have 10.
Yeah.
So I used to edit the save to have even more than that, and then they upped it to 99, and I've now pushed past that to the point where the error message has come up saying, warning, you know, you're pushing the game past its limit here. I tried loading the same save game on my laptop, and my laptop just had none of it and crashed.
yeah, I think I've got 30. I've got 17 gig of usable. I don't know what RAM I've actually got in this anymore. Well, I'm slowly gonna start upgrading. My graphics card's getting on now. It's only a Nvidia GTX 960 GTX, I think it is. So it's getting on a bit.
We will shortly be arriving at Woodham.
Up to 67. 77. Yeah, I'll have a look in a sec, but I'm still going like 25 mile an hour here.
Yeah, we're fine.
How do we do file explorer, but that's going to open it on that window.
It's a shame there's nothing like this on Croydon. That'd be quite fun.
Yeah, 24. I've got 24
This
gig of
is
RAM.
Wooden. This is a
iCore
regional service
i7
to Fair.
7700K. That was a fun. I had to force Windows 11 onto this machine because it doesn't support the 7700.
I had mine done at a shop and they just kind of gave me a Windows 11 Pro and I was like, yeah, sound.
Yeah, this processor it's more of a, I think it's more of a server processor. So when I tried to install Windows, I can't upgrade Windows now. No, now they brought out the new one.
Yeah.
So I'm still stuck on the old version because I can't upgrade it because it says Windows 11 won't run on this machine. Well, it is running on this machine.
You have to do you have to reinstall it through an installer as opposed to upgrade it for some reason.
Station is Leeton.
So I'm still on 21H2. Windows 11 Pro.
I mean, we had someone trading, I think, 256 gigs worth of RAM, and I was trying to calculate how much it cost me to put it into like a server motherboard and upgrade my PC for it. I'm not paying 400 quid just to have 256 gigs of RAM and a server board.
Oh, we're passing the station. I'm not too sure how much, off the top of my head, how much RAM the server has.
Are we passing this one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Leeton's our next one, and we turn round at Leeton. Hang on, emergency brakes. I hope the signal does not clear, because we're going to have to stop no matter what at this point.
Oh, this next one red. Yeah, I see it. We're fine, we'll make this. Although it does look like a train is leaving, but on a different platform.
We've stopped. Yeah, so I could upgrade my RAM a little bit, but I need my C drive's only 120 gig SSD, and I've only got 16 gig free now on that.
I mean, I have a hold on.
But
I have a terabyte. I've only got 100 gigs free. But then I also have another terabyte SSD that has 256 gigs free. The rest are all hard drives that are mostly full, to be honest.
I mean,
Games and whatever else.
I've got a 10 terabyte normal mechanical drive in, which is split over 2 drives. It used to be two 2 terabyte drives, but I needed them for the server because the server's old enough that it doesn't support drives larger than 2 terabytes.
Nah.
So yeah, it's stuck at that. But obviously the next move up, when we'll eventually upgrade that server to a newer one that can hold more, but it'll be a bit of a faff because it didn't even have for the operating system, it doesn't even have SATA power.
Huh, so it's a separate power supply for that then, I take it.
No, it's it's got 2 power supplies in it, so the cables run out, but it's only the old Molex on it. It doesn't actually have, it takes SATA for the hard drives but doesn't give you SATA power, so I had to bodge in SATA power. So the operating system's ran off a laptop hard disk that's mounted in there, and then it fires up then the NAS, the SAS after that, because it's on, and the SAS is right. You seen that signal was clear.
It did just go amber. Don't tell me we've broke it by stepping forward through it.
It's just slammed me on.
Mancbuses, Pacer and Leeton is leaving right now. Is that the one? Is that why? No, it can't be why we're ambered, surely. Oh, it could be, because we might turn around there and go that way. I don't know.
We may proceed now. So the server runs dual, yeah, you heard right, dual CPUs,
Oh, I wish I had that.
2 Intel Accelerons E5430s at 2.66 gigs,
Trains to
gigahertz,
Ashby,
8
Millbridge,
cores,
Norrington, and
How does that have more cores than my PC?
and it runs off 26 gig of RAM.
Regional. Service to
I mean, that's more than enough for what it's doing, isn't it?
cancel.
And
Well,
you're only
runs
using
at
it for,
it runs
We
at
apologise for the
5.8
disruption
gig
to your
free
journey
all the
today.
time.
it's not bad.
11.7 gig of that is taken up by the cache, so my machine catching, when you access it, it puts it in for random quick access, so it doesn't have to keep loading the drive up.
Yeah.
And then it's got, there is a skeleton dancing in the middle of the flipping thing.
Oh my god.
Kevin,
Is that Kevin? Kevin? What have you done?
The train now approaching platform.
What the hell has
2
happened to
is that
Roblox?
I
Regional.
don't know.
Service to
Oh, is that,
Town. Calling at St James Park, Preston Junction, Hume Heath.
it's from a
Norrington,
movie, it's from a,
Preston,
is it?
and Stonebrook
And
Town.
then inside that machine,
train is formed
inside
of
the
This
server,
is
5
there is
coaches.
1, 2,
Change
3,
here
4,
for
5, 6,
trains
7,
to
8 hard
Ashby,
disks.
Millbridge, Norrington.
All split up
and
into partitions, I
Victoria
take it.
Docks.
Yeah,
This
there's
is a
2.
regional service to Fair.
Sorry, there's 4 300 gig hard drives in there, which run miscellaneous and photos.
The
two
train now
per-
approaching platform 1 is
One
the
backs up the other,
Intercity Service to Cuffley,
so that's
Calling
why
at
there's only
Preston
300
Junction,
gig available,
Norrington,
because it
and
puts one as
Cuffley.
a backup.
This train is
So
formed
if
of
it
9
fails,
coaches.
it's got a backup of it. Then there's
The train now
Welcome on
standing at
board this
platform
regional
3
service
So-
to
is the
we
Fair.
use
Calling
TrueNAS.
at
regional
Merion.
Yeah.
That
service.
drives a
Webster,
terabyte.
Calling
Obviously,
at
that's never going to get full because it only runs
Rotan,
TrueNAS.
Fleetwood,
That's
Park,
all it does. You can't
Union
tell it to do
Street,
anything
and
else.
Fair.
Avonhill. This train is formed of
The
2
next
coaches.
station is Merion.
And then you've got footage, which is made up
We are
of
sorry that
3 2 terabyte
Regional.
drives,
Service to Avonhill
giving a
has been
total
cancelled.
usage
This
of
is
2
due to a fault on this
terabytes.
train. We apologise for the disruption to your journey
I
today.
think it is.
There must be something big, because, I mean, the files I put on there aren't too small.
Yeah, I can tell you actually. Gives usage of data sets. Yeah, 2.24 terabytes. So that's 2 drives and 1 hot swap spare.
Not too shabby.
So yeah, that kicks ass, and that's running at the moment doing nothing. 66 is the hottest core.
Jesus.
It's going down. So it doesn't really stretch that much. It only stretches when I'm copying, because I can copy obviously at like 200 megabytes per second to it and from it. So that's the only time that actually really stretches. And then it runs, obviously it runs a couple of services on that I don't know whether you've actually been, I know you've been given access to MB, which is the media sharer,
Yeah.
but we've got paperless on there.
We will shortly be arriving at Merion.
I think you got access to paperless, didn't you?
Yes.
Yeah. Right, it's all through that thing, isn't it? We've got Flame, which is that homepage that you can see. Netstat, which is all the server data that we can access remotely. And Tailscale and DDS Updater, which is at Mancbuses. That address.
Yeah.
That address updates automatically, so that tells that DDNS server that this is the address that I'm at, because I don't have a static IP yet.
This is Merion. This is a regional service to Fair.
So, and then I've got, like I said, I've got a Mac Mini that I used to use for the editing, so I could carry on using the machine. And it used to, I've got one of them Elgato game captures. It's an old one.
Yeah.
But it used to recognise that, so I used to be able to stream heavier stuff because I could capture the screen through that, and then the Mac would do it, so I could then, everything I did on the other screen, it wouldn't matter.
We're leaving SCP behind, whatever his name is, Kevin.
Welcome
Oh, well.
on board this regional service
Thank
to
you.
He didn't get on the training time. Yeah, so
The
then that
next
wouldn't
station
affect the
is
machine, but
Whetstone.
I moved my computer downstairs and it won't recognise it now.
Huh.
So the Mac doesn't do anything, it just sits there as another storage device. There's another terabyte I think on that.
I mean, Macs aren't too good anyway, other than for editing and photos and stuff.
It was good for some of the stuff that we did, and it was useful in the way of keeping one side separate from the other. But yeah, that was about it really. And I've got another Mac Mini which I'm due to give to Stefan, which has got all the photo files on it.
Yeah.
So
Another
he
put
can,
down solo.
We will shortly be arriving at Whetstone.
so he can.
Now they're arguing over Grow a Garden. That game that has like 20 million active players or something stupid.
Oh god.
It ain't that good.
I think a lot of the time some of the simulation games miss out very crucial parts of the simulation.
Oh yeah.
And they'll make a simulation
Yeah,
game
sorry
about
about
anything
that.
these days. You've got Power Wash Simulator,
Service
Leaf
to
Blower
Preston
Simulator.
Junction
I've
has
seen
been
that.
cancelled.
That's one of the
This
people
is
that I
due to a
follow on
member of train
YouTube.
crew being unavailable.
They got
We
that one out
apologise
now.
for the
Squatting
disruption to
Simulator's
your
now on
journey
as well.
today.
Which one?
Lawnmower Simulator.
Oh yeah, Lawnmower Simulator, yeah.
The one you played on Roblox, the Lone Simulator.
This is
Yeah.
Whetstone. This is a regional service to Fair.
I think we could sort of rip off a loan simulator one as like a depot allocator simulator.
Oh yeah.
That's an idea. But I suspect it might get a bit boring after a while. But I don't know, you could.
It'd be City Bus Manager without the actual doing anything with buses other than putting the schedules in, which it does
Yeah.
automatically anyway.
Welcome on board.
Not
this
very well
regional
liked, but
Yeah,
service.
but
it
there's
does.
stuff in
Fair.
there's stuff in like the City Bus one that they've missed
The
out.
next
It's like
station
it
is
annoys me the way they have them parking up. No depot would have them parking
They'd
up
all
like
stack
that.
up behind each other. They wouldn't go against the road.
No, they just go nose to tail.
Yeah. And the one thing is that it automatically assigns all these schedules, but before the next trip it comes back to the depot, then goes back out again. rather than just staying at like a bus station and changing over.
Oh. Oh, apparently we had a spike where no one was watching again according to YouTube, but then straight back up to 5 people.
We will shortly
I've got
be
5 on
arriving
here,
at
so
Abbey Road. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform
I've got
edge.
no chance though.
I've got the studio part open. I don't know if you've got that open or you've just got the actual stream open.
I have the stream paused, but the chat's up.
Yeah, I've got the. If you do the go live option, it'll take you into the studio where you can see the stuff.
6 coaches.
Because it's got the stream key saved, so.
I mean, I could probably stream some stuff, I guess, when I have free time. Just probably OMSI, maybe.
Yeah.
Take the renown out. There is someone working on a dart, so I will be making a Rosendale Travel repaint for that. Would be nice, but God knows how far that's off. Probably next year.
This is Abbey Road. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform edge.
Might even ask you when the
This
engine's
is a
running if they can
regional
get
service
sounds.
to Fair.
I doubt it.
I don't even know where they're local to, so.
It's hard doing sounds when you don't have a rev gauge.
Yeah.
You just got to do it by ear. On our exhaust is like semi
The train
muffled now because it's
approaching
got the
platform
Eminox on it.
1 is there. Regional.
Can't even like plug in a rev counter, or is the engine just not going to be happy with that?
It doesn't have one.
Calling at Victoria Docks,
Jesus.
Don't have a
Abbey
sensor
Road,
for it.
Rosebery Park, Arkley, and Fair.
Well, the gearbox must know how quick it's
The
going,
next station is Victoria Docks.
but there's no physical counter for it. The gearbox works out what you want to do by a cable. The throttle is a cable, and then on where it goes into the pump there's like a rod. So when you press the accelerator cable pulls the rod, and then on the bottom of that connection there is a... We're not stopping there. There's another cable,
Yeah.
and that's the gearbox actuator. So more
You couldn't even
throttle-
hook into that then.
You what?
You wouldn't be able to cut into that then, would you?
No, the more you press the throttle, the more it pulls that cable, so then
We will
the
shortly
gearbox
be
can work
arriving
out
at
how much
Victoria
throttle
Docks. Change here for
you're actually
trains to
requesting.
Side on sea. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform
Oh.
edge.
Probably the same system in solos, I'd imagine, before they had the new dash stuff fitted. Eco drive nonsense, because there's no rev counter on the old solos.
It depends. Like I say, it's gonna know how. It's gonna know the speed, so I imagine it's gonna know all the revolutions of the engine.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just a cable, and that's how it works out how much throttle you've got down. So if you've only got a bit down, it will go into like sort of eco. But then if you put your foot down, it knows you want power. So the gearbox will try and work it out, and then obviously you've got your little bit extra kick down, which is depending
This is Victoria Docks.
on the
Please
model.
mind the gap
Sometimes
between
it can
the
be a
train and the
button
platform
underneath the
edge.
throttle,
Change here for
which
trains
sends
to
a signal to
side
kick
on
down.
sea.
I think
This is a
on
regional service
ours,
to Fair.
when you push the throttle, you get to like a spring. You push the spring and the cable pulls a bit harder, and I think that's what signals the kick down. But you
Yeah.
see, I say that, but we've not had our actuator cable fitted for a while, and we still have kick down. So I think ours is done by a button as well. But then that same
Welcome on
button
board this regional service to Fair.
is
Calling
what
at
is telling,
Abbey
if
Road,
you
Rosebery
keep
Park,
the kick down
Arkley,
pressed down,
and Fair.
it's what will tell it that you
The
need to,
next
you want
station
it to
is
hold the
Abbey
gear.
Road.
Yeah.
But ours doesn't hold the, it'll kick down, but it doesn't hold the gear, so I think it needs the cable to register a hold gear. But it's not really a problem because we have that manual selector that we can actually tell it to do hold gearing.
Yeah.
We can lock it into a gear, so it's not really a problem. But yeah, it's all of it's cable front to back. It's not electronic at all. It is a physical, like bike cable that you get on your bike for brake. It's like one of them that runs front to back. So it runs quite a distance. And they're very typical for when they're not used very often. They'll get a little bit of rust around the edges, and if water gets in, you can say hello to a new cable. And it's not going to be cheap. Oh, we need to pass this station. It's not going to be cheap because, well, it's a long cable. It's like 11 meters of cable.
I wonder how much duct tape that'll take to cover.
Oh, quite a bit.
Might be worth doing that.
We will shortly be arriving at Abbey
Probably
Road.
cheaper than getting a
Please
new one.
mind the gap between the train and the platform edge.
But we just got to get the actuator. The throttle linkage is bolted on, but the actuator's done by a circlip, and our circlip keeps breaking on the actuator, so we keep losing it. But we don't have a retarder either, so you know. We have one
Kind of
according to the
important, isn't it?
dashboard. So for the 3 years we've been driving it, we've been on air brakes only. So like when we went Wales, they got a bit hot
Abbey Road. Please mind
going
the
down
gap
the hills, and
between
when
the
we went
train
round
and the
Halifax,
platform edge.
it
This
got
is
a
a
bit
regional
hot.
service to
You know, with all the hills,
Yeah.
because there's no engine brake at all. The dashboard says there is, but
The
there
train
really
now
isn't.
approaching platform 1 is the regional service to Victoria Docks, calling at
And we
Victoria
know-
Docks only. This train is formed of 4
We
coaches.
know what the problem is, but we can't. It's just a solenoid valve, but it's an expensive solenoid valve, and
Welcome on board
while it
this regional
thinks
service
it's
to
working,
Fair,
it's fine.
calling at
It's when it
Rosebery Park,
stops
Arkley, and
thinking it's
Fair.
working, because you've only got,
The next
according to the
station is
handbook, you've only
Rosebery
got
Park.
10 cycles of the power on and off before it just disables the retarder, and then
Yeah.
you need the computer to re-enable it. Which that'd be fun.
I
trying
think
to
you'll be
find-
putting it back in.
It'd be fun trying to find someone with the computer to re-enable it.
Is it not like open source software now, like on the archive, or?
No, it's something kept close to Alison's chest,
Uh,
because they still use the same software for the latest series of gearboxes. Because it's like, if when we go to play, so we went looking for the filters for
We
it, 'cause
will
it's
shortly
dual
be
filtered,
arriving at
so it's
Rosebery
not
Park.
cheap.
Please mind the gap between the
And
train and the platform edge.
When we're told, we questioned one of the the experts gearbox, because we wanted it rebuilding, so it's got a fault inside the gearbox, which is typical
Yeah.
Allison fault. Something we can fix, but it's a solenoid valve inside the gearbox as well. It doesn't report neutral, which is why the neutral safety switch is bypassed on it. It's in neutral when it starts. It just doesn't send that signal out to the Aladdin unit, the actual ECU, to say, I'm in neutral, you may engage the starter.
This is
So
Rosebery
it's always
Park.
got its
Please
inhibit
mind the gap
enabled.
between the train and the platform edge. This
Then
is a regional service to
when
Fair.
we questioned them, they went, "Are you sure it's this gearbox? It's a bit big for a bus." And went, "That's the gearbox that's in it. That's what's on the side. That's what's embossed in it." I'm like, "Oh, okay. No, we don't. We don't do anything with this gearbox." And then we asked another one. They went, "Yeah, it's overdue an overhaul, because the last one would have been probably 2005. So we'd say 2013, because that's when it was last finished service. So, you know, it's definitely had it done some point up to that point."
Yeah.
Welcome on board
They went,
this
"Well,
regional
if it's
service
2013, it's
Fair.
well overdue a service,
The next station is
and that will be
Artley.
£6,000.
Jesus Christ.
We're like, "Yeah, we'll do it ourselves." £6,000 for them to overhaul the gearbox. I mean, it'd be good. It needs it, but £6,000. And essentially, all it needs is a solenoid valve replacing. And it might not even need replacing. What happens is, Allison, for some unknown godly reason, they like to put their harnesses in the oil pans, so they're covered in oil. So
Just found a website from Allison's transmission. The Allison
We will
Dock
shortly
software,
be
and
arriving
it states a hosting
at
service is used to optimize this large download. Do not attempt to download if you're using a modem dial-up connection. So this hasn't been updated in a while.
No.
Your download is approximately 1 gigabyte and usually takes 45 to 60 minutes with a hardwired non-dial-up connection.
Yeah.
So my internet, basically.
Yeah, the Allison, they're behind the times, but they still make the gearboxes. Still very good gearboxes for little town work.
I mean, there's free trials from what I'm seeing, but I don't know how much you trust them.
Well, yeah, but then you need the receptacle. It's also
You need the cables and
a
stuff.
special receptacle
Yeah.
to go into it. So,
This is Arkley. This
but yeah,
is a
ours is
regional
the
service to
3000
Fair.
series B300R, and it's only an R because it's put in back to front. Otherwise, it'd be
Weird
a normal-
reverse.
Yeah, it'd be a normal 300 otherwise, but from what we can gather, because it's rear-engined and the gearbox faces the front, it's an R. Because that makes a difference.
We've kept a solid 5 people watching. It's not too bad.
No? Not too bad at all.
Welcome on board this regional service to Fair. The next station is Fair, where this train terminates. Please ensure you take all your personal belongings with you.
Finally
when
get to
leaving
get rid of
the
this
train.
pacer.
No, I think we've got one more journey after this, but it won't be a long one.
We're close.
We are close. Very close. But yeah, we need like dual filters and stuff for the gearbox, because it occasionally throws its oil out when it gets hot.
Likes having tantrums, this one, doesn't it?
Yeah, but the thing is, it doesn't throw its oil out when you're moving, or when you're using it when it's hot. What it'll do is it'll let it sit for a bit, and then you'll go back to it and find your gearbox oil over the pavement. And by the time you've realised you've got gearbox oil over the pavement, you can't find actually where it's come from. You just know it's come from the gearbox because that's what it's under. Well, I've got to get some
We will shortly
thermostats.
be arriving at Fair, where this train
Yeah, it didn't seem to go
terminates.
too well,
Please
did it?
ensure you take all your personal belongings with you.
Well,
when
one of them
leaving the
doesn't
train.
really matter, but I'm going to
Change gear
repurpose
4.
it to be the
Ferry services
thermostat
to
for the
the Isle
temperature
of Grain.
gauge.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm
Better than
seeing-
buying a new one. There's no point.
Well, the thermostat that I'm going to repurpose is the one that controls the fan.
Ah.
And the fan's bypassed. So it's always, the clutch is always engaged. So it always spins at whatever RPM the engine's doing. So there's no point putting it back in because, or putting a fan. I said to Sean I'd like to put the fan control back in, but
This is fair.
he has got
Change
points in a
here
way
for
that, well, if it's
ferry
shorted out so
services
it runs
to
all the
the
time,
Isle
you
of
know it's
Grain.
not going to
This
overheat.
train terminates
That is a
here.
joke. Have you seen how
Please
many
ensure that you
points I'm
take all
short?
your
I'm
personal
1 point
belongings with you
short.
when leaving the train.
Oh, well,
Thank you for
do
traveling
you want to
with
just
us
guard
today.
one stop on my train?
No, it's alright. We'll do a 9 minutes Russell Lane one.
Didn't realise it was starting here, so running right back.
Now,
Welcome
1
on
point
board
short.
this regional service to Russell Lane. Calling at Rosebery Park, Abbey Road, Longbow, and Russell Lane. Welcome on board this regional service to Russell Lane. The next station is
Well, yeah,
Rosebery
it's-
Park.
Just one thing, we've got to get air tanks for that bus yet, no. The air
Oh,
tanks
God.
we've got work. They'll hold air, but they're starting to rot. So we'd rather catch it before they decide to rot on the road.
Yeah.
And then leave us with nowhere to go. Along we've got a few little things to alter so it builds air up in a different way. Because at the moment it builds, when it's building air up, it'll build the doors up. Well, tank 1, so the front axle, tank 2, the rear axle. Then it will try and build the doors up, and because it struggles to build the doors up, you have to rev it a bit.
Yeah.
And then once you've finally got the doors up to, I think it's three or 4 bars of pressure, it will then start filling the suspension up. Only at which point will it then start filling the handbrake up. So air tank number 3. So you can release your brakes. So it can take quite a while sometimes for it to it will build up. No, if you just leave it idling, it will build up from dead. But it
Just
takes
takes a while.
ages. But like on MOT test, because they're not doing it from deaf doors, when they empty the air out to test, because the MOT test is they pump the brakes until the air alarm comes on, and then it's got so long to turn the alarm off to prove it's got a positive build of air. But because it doesn't empty the doors when it does that test, it passes with no issues because the compressor can keep up because there's no leaks.
Yeah.
The compressor just struggles when it's trying to build the door valve up for. We've never discovered it. We put a new valve on it, everything. I mean, it's had new door valve pistons on it, because we had at one point we had a door. We didn't know whether it was the valve that controlled the pistons or the piston itself that started getting lazy. So we tried to work it out, and in the end we just went to a scrapyard and got both things and replaced them, and then the door that was lazy turned violent.
Jesus.
Doesn't matter what we have it set at, it's violent. So we just left it at that, in the sense of, well, it works, so
I mean, there is actually a video online of the Newton Town show shuttle of this bus.
We will shortly
when it
be
actually had a
arriving
floor
at
in and seats.
Rosebery Park. Please mind
Yeah,
the
there was
gap
one
between the
when we
train
drove
and the
it,
platform
and then
edge.
there's another one where it was an Optare that did it. Because last year it was, I can't think of what the company was that filled it in for us. It was an actual operating company that filled it in. Luckily they had a driver that liked reserved buses, and they had a spare bus, and they said they'd do it.
Huh.
And this year it's it should
This is
be
Rosebery Park.
Jamie
Please mind
Jackson's
the gap
crew,
between the
which is
train
the
and
I
the
think it's the
platform
Wigan
edge.
Preservation Group.
This is a
They should be
regional
doing it
service
for us
to
this year,
Russell
and then
Lane.
next year it should be us.
Yeah,
Again.
we haven't got anything down here for anything like that, unfortunately. It'd be quite a drive.
Hmm. Well, the ones that did it last year, it took them an hour and a half to get from their depot to the town show.
Welcome on board
Jesus.
this regional
Yeah.
service to Russell Lane.
And then because it was an operator, it was a bit of
The
a
next station
nightmare
is
in a way,
Abbey
because the morning they'd box the vehicle in, and they turned up then to take that vehicle out. They could get it out, but then one of the actual service vehicles started playing up and went down, so then they had to see if they could fix that first before they sent out this spare vehicle. So, but they turned up, they were just rather late.
That's probably what they tend to do with us. They just throw MIDI buses on routes that really shouldn't have them sometimes.
But
We've
then-
got more than enough, they just choose to stick MIDI buses on for some reason.
And that made up for it though, in the end. Oh. But Halifax was a good day. That was
We will
done in our
shortly
dark.
be arriving at Abbey Road. Please mind
When
the
you
gap
eventually
between
got
the
it up
train
the hills.
and the platform edge.
It was more hilarious in a way, because it made all the noises. Literally made all the noises. Valves bouncing off the top of the engine sort of noises. But it
Yeah.
didn't go anywhere. You know, the engine's leaving the chat as you're going up this hill and you're doing 10 mile an hour.
Oh, that's pretty much us over one hill. And we've got more modern ones. Oh, I'm gonna say that probably about like 10 years, but
We've got 2 more stops after this.
and then we can finally get rid of this.
Yep.
This is Abbey Road. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform edge. This is a regional service to
Tell this
Russell
guy with the
Lane.
surfboard he's not getting on.
Oh, it's fine. He's getting on with the local door, I suppose. Just about.
Yeah, he's just hit me in the head with his surfboard. I've sorted the render drive out today, by the way.
Welcome
Oh.
on board this regional service to
Or the
Russell
rendered
Lane,
drive.
calling at Longbow and
I've put them
Russell
all in
Lane.
folders now, so they actually make sense.
The next station is Longbow.
We are
Ah.
regional service to Fair has been cancelled. This is due to a number of train
Much better.
Yeah. Didn't take me that long. Most of them are the same thing these days. But I
Yeah.
have found, I don't know if you want to do anything with it, to the people that managed to find this stream, I've found some of the old route videos, the raw footage.
I don't know if you saw what I did with the one renowned video you had. I did like a little Helen thing at the top.
Yeah, I've
Wasn't
managed
too bad.
I've managed to find, because we lost a lot of the stagecoach stuff when the drive failed.
Nah.
One of the drives from CAX failed and it fucked everything up. because then the backup drive went.
We will shortly be arriving.
We do
at
have Roblox,
Longbow.
apparently.
B10M and 390 Morgan, never noticed you had Roblox. I've only just made this account.
In fairness, all of my storage has come from work anyway, so...
I mean, we got... It might have just been the store that we had him from. But we got 2. They failed. Or the server, TrueNAS, told us they'd failed.
Kevin's back.
And then we got another 2 in replacement. Plugged them in. They lasted, I think, a day in the server, and then the server went, such a pull's gone offline because it's a hard drive failure. Like,
Maybe they just didn't check because the software we use, it is free, but I don't know if they've checked it properly
This
for
is
health reasons.
Longbow.
Probably missed
This
it,
is
and
a
when
so I
yeah,
took
so-
them back and got my money back in the end
Russell
because it was like, I'm not messing about.
yeah.
And then we got some... Did we get some? I think we got 2 more off online. And then we got the server which came with 4 terabyte drives. I've got a handful of 4 terabyte drives that I can't use. Because they're SAS drives, not SATA. So the, although it's SATA ports that are on them, the little line that you get in between your SATA ports, you know, to make the power and data separate,
Yeah.
on the SASs, you don't get it. It's a straight line through them.
Please ensure you take all your
So the
personal
connectors
belongings
don't
with
go
when
on. You
leaving
can
the
get
train.
converters, so I'll probably end up putting the 4 terabytes in this machine, because the 10 terabyte that's in this machine was in the NAS before it went in the server, and this drive reported it had failed, but this drive's holding up now. So I don't know what the crack was there. But the server was... We found it on... found it on eBay. And the guy was asking so much for it. So we messaged him with...
We will
Kevin,
shortly
yeah,
be
after this
arriving
run we
at
can. So I
Russell
messaged
Lane,
him.
where this
I'm
train
like, look, we're
terminates.
interested.
Please
What's,
ensure you take all your
you know, the
personal
server
belongings
make,
with you when
model,
leaving the
what's
train.
it got,
A light here for
Yeah.
with it and
Wathbury
what have you.
Castle.
And within a few hours he come back to us and he went, you're the only people that have shown interest in it. If you can come pick it up on such a day, you can have it. Tell you what, we went on a road trip and we went to go pick that up from near Birmingham.
It's free. I mean,
Completely free with full populated hard disks. The server rails, everything for free. And the guy wanted,
Not
I think,
bad.
about 60 quid that he wanted
This
for
is
it
Russell
originally.
Lane.
So it was like, well, yeah, we'll take that for free. Hey, 600. Woohoo!
I've got just over 2,000 now.
Too many units. Fuck off. And keep you busy.
Put loads on.
There we go.
Makes it more challenging stopping at stations too.
I know, I just have the train hanging out the back of it.
All 6 cars.
Bit unrealistic. I don't think I've ever seen
Oh my
6
God.
put together, but you'll be busy.
Oh, I can finally walk between them. And it looks so much nicer in here.
That's good.
There's like a little kitchen
How
with
long have we been
absolutely nothing
going?
in it.
We're an hour and 40 minutes.
Oh, I can actually step into one of the cab areas and still can't sit down like, but
God, there's a
Bathroom.
lot of clattering noises going on.
yeah. I'm almost at the front, I think.
Yeah, you are.
Oh, sound.
It's saying stop at the S mark. I don't think even stopping at the S mark we will actually fit.
Oh, well, just about. There is a lot. I might actually use the whistle on this one. Oh no, my local door. We run to a different door. I say run, I have to walk.
I think we fit. I'm not too sure.
Oh, the doors are so much better.
I mean, no one can use the front door. That's off the end of the platform.
At least it doesn't open when I open this door. I can't even see the other end of the train.
I've got Kevin.
Waiting for the train to leave the platform before I check tickets is going to be a bit of a pain. We'll be at the next station by the time I've even started walking. Yep, bye Kevin.
I'm leaving.
No.
I can only see the back of the train if I go into like third person. At least it's a bit quicker than the pacer.
Oh, it's so much quicker. And we're finally at the platform.
I'm saying that though, I'm not surprised with all the horsepower now we've got behind it.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna walk all the way down this. There's been nobody on, is there?
There's no one on at the front.
One. Is this what West Midlands Railway feel like when they walk down their trains when they actually run? They actually put an announcement post up saying that all the evening services to an air show were going to be like cancelled, and they're putting rail replacement buses on instead.
Nice.
And in the end, they were like, oh yeah, no, we're actually going to be having services, don't worry.
I'm chasing yellows.
I'm all the way at the back now, and we are almost at the second station.
Yeah.
Is this the max?
Yes, this is the max.
Oh,
It said I couldn't add any more units on after this.
that's a shame.
I know, I tried putting 4 on. But now we're arriving at the
pretty
next
good. How are you,
station.
Kevin?
I think it wouldn't allow any more because of the station limits.
I wonder what interconnect services are like then between the two big ones. Maybe they can have more than 6. We'll have to figure that one out.
Yeah, we've got a bit of grinding to do before that.
Oh, I can literally just about use this local door. No, it's not going to let me. Hold on. Gotta walk to the other one.
Well,
We're
the
just
front,
short.
the front of the train's not in the platform either.
No, the back's just out. I'm going to start waiting a bit further down, I think, on like the end carriage doors to the very end of the train.
Dear Kevin, dear Mancbuses guard, how are you today?
Very good.
Mancbuses
Getting tired of walking up this
overshoot.
train.
And what does NGL mean?
Not going to lie.
Oh. Yeah, I think you're best off like trying to use the middle local doors.
I
We're
mean, I'm
off.
at like the start of the end
There's
carriage.
also
so I'm not at the
someone
very
else
end.
on the platform.
Oh, they've just missed the train. What a shame. Oh, it's so much faster. Oh no. Oh, they jumped over the train. Never mind.
Yeah, I don't know who it is. Unless it's, I don't think it's Kevin.
Maybe it's Pepsi.
Maybe.
Right, time to start the walk.
I can save you. There's no one in the front carriages.
I walk down to the front anyway. I walk up and down, so like each stop I'll be at the top or the bottom.
In theory.
Well, yeah, if I can even make it.
We're 0.4 of a mile from the next station.
I'm very surprised that I've only had to check 2 tickets. So far, I'm only halfway down the train.
Full brakes.
I can see Kevin, I'm approaching on Kevin.
We're not stopping. Emergency brakes. We will not fit
Long
in
enough to
this.
No, I should be good on this platform, on this carriage here.
Oh yeah, because I've applied the emergency brakes to stop. So we've cut a bit short, and I don't think the rear carriages are... Well, I could tell the rear carriages ain't in the platform.
No, there's a whole carriage hanging out the edge. Probably could have fit, but I mean...
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Kevin is standing behind me, ominously.
You're saying check the front of the train again, boo.
I saw him as I was even walking up here. I just gotta wait for the train to leave the platform. In about 5 working days.
Why, does it not let you move from your post to the train's left the platform?
No, I just wait here. I presume that's what they do.
Yeah, they do. They're supposed to make
They've
sure...
gotta wait to lock the door, the panel, before they let the train leave the platform.
When they'd lock the panel, then it's more just to make sure the whole train leaves the platform safely.
Yeah.
That barrier
cars
doesn't...
will be waiting
This
a week.
barrier that we've just gone through does not work properly.
No.
We're
We'll be
stopping
waiting a
again.
week for the train to go through. Really? I haven't even got to the 3rd carriage.
In this station that we're clearly not going to fit in. I'd stay in the front carriage.
Okay, well, not like these guys can get off anyway, I suppose. Oh, this door is right on. Oh, perfect.
Because there is a size issue here. We've got...
I am going to hop off and run down the other end of the train.
1.5 units in.
Check the bottom ticket. Oh, no, I need to get to the door, don't I? Damn it. I didn't know I could switch local door. I'm on this door now. I guess just leave the other panel open.
No idea. Just don't break it.
Try not to.
It's a long service this, it's worth the 200 odd coins.
Well, I mean...
This is
I'm
the
having
only livery we've got for this. Right, you've got half a mile to check the tickets.
Oh, God. I'm going to just do it now. Right, I'm doing the camera thing for that back carriage. There's no point in me walking all the way to it if there's no one in it. Making my way back to the front.
What does the score do? Not a clue. That was in the game chat though, I don't understand.
Judges you, that's what it does.
We're stopping. We
Don't
may
worry, I'm
stop
almost
very
there.
abruptly.
I'm
Although we
finally
may
at the front
stop
carriage.
in time for this red light. Yeah, we are.
I made it to the front.
We're 0.3.
As long as the front carriage is on the platform, I might just use this as a local door and then walk down and up.
Well, we're 0.3 from the station, but we're stuck at this signal at the moment. As I'm
There
presuming
is
this...
one train coming towards us with a pacer, double pacer waiting, and there's another pacer who's also waiting to go front as well.
Yeah, and there's a
So
pacer
it might be a
leaving as
while.
well.
Horn's nicer on this.
Oh, it went amber then, and it went back to red.
Yeah, that pacer stole it.
Watch this lovely Turbo Star glitch past. Hang on, how many is that?
6.
That's 2 Turbo Stars, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, there's more trains spawning. Hang
Come
on,
on,
you
let's
went
go,
once.
please.
You've jumped the queue.
If it goes amber, floor it.
Now he's jumping the queue. I know it lost me 3 points last time flooring it.
This cross country's waiting, surely. It looks like cross country.
I don't know, I hear something else.
He's going. There's a cross country train coming, I believe it is.
It's very busy.
Yeah. Well, he went to go and then he's frozen, so I don't know if he's stuck at a red signal. Yeah, he tried passing a red signal.
Kevin, where's your guard? It's at the front.
I'm at the front, waiting for the clear point to go through. Another pace has just spawned, oh my god.
Yeah, and that pace that's in front of us is now stopped again.
Oh, we're gonna be here a while.
Yeah, but we're on the network first. Not being funny, but they would all get to wait because passenger services overrule empty
Even that,
stock mill movements.
that like cross country, the kind of guy he's even saying move paces. And the pacer's gone too. Great.
We got. He's just randomly jumped onto the line. Oh, the cross country's going now.
I swear if another pacer spawns.
I could have got up and made a brewing this time.
I'm quite thirsty.
What make and model train's that? I've never seen one of them before. I think he's just got stopped at a red signal.
Yeah. It is a Voyager, I think. Hold on.
What with that little funny bit in the middle?
70. I don't know, to be honest. I know it's a cross-country style. I've seen quite a few of them, but I don't know if it is.
Do you know we're 5 minutes late now?
Kevin's booing me for standing here. What am I being booed for?
I don't know. Long delays at yeah, we know. We're sat in it.
I think it's one of the starting routes. There's another pacer. Oh my god.
No, that pace has been there a while.
Hello,
He spawned
Kevin.
after the last ones. This guy is camping. I am new.
That pace is... Oh, there's another one of those trains. Oh my god, we're going to be
Sake.
stuck here for ages.
Well, hopefully we get the right of way.
Go on,
Hopefully
pacer.
the game
Keep
works
going.
out who's been waiting.
Nope, there goes that other cross country. Wait.
He's
No.
edging forward.
No, he's going. He's got the clear light. Wait,
Oh
so
no,
is
the
pacer?
pace is
What?
going and on.
Oh, no, he's been cut off by the pacer. Again, no way, this pacer.
Oh, for God's
This is what's the
sake!
London rush hour.
Yeah, have you seen what's come on the main line and all? Oh, he's despawned.
Oh no, we're gonna be here for ages.
Bloody pacer!
Don't cancel, I'll be quick. Mancbuses, by the time we move, it's gonna be Sunday. That pace is gonna go, I reckon.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your driver speaking. We apologise for the delay. We've got the signal, we're going! This is due to selfish people.
We've just cut off the
Oh!
train that's just going. Oh no, we've both been cut the pacer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your driver speaking. Due to the number of drivers that want to drive a bleeding pacer, we've been held here for an interminably long time. I will get my book out and start reading. Little Red Riding Hood.
You best get ready to just push it. This guy's like, nah, you might as well just pad yourself if you're on
won't-
priority.
It won't let... I've spad now. It won't let me have control until the line is clear. There's a 3-car pacer now. God's sake.
As soon as it goes amber, just push it. It doesn't matter, I suppose. We're just gonna have to. We'll be stuck here forever.
It won't let me now until it says the line is clear.
Oh god, that's even worse.
Because it's put the emergency brake on.
Mancbuses, shall I go use my Kevin powers? Yes, please.
There's some serious line pushing going on in this. I reckon you could download this stream after this and then use it as a short to promote this stream, because this is just...
Oh yeah.
This is the typical British rail service.
Might as well just shut the train down, just go sit on the side of the tracks.
Fair
Gonna be here a
fellow,
while.
so much traffic. Yeah, we know. It's been a quiet server.
Guys, let Mancbuses go please, I'm 1 hour late to work.
It's been a quiet server until this point. What is going on? There's still not many people shows actually in the server. I
You'll
think
keep
we've all
respawning just to do this.
I think we've all just tried spawning in the same place. Oh god. This reminds me of, have you seen My Family?
No.
Oh, it's one of the Christmas ones. They get stuck on a tube train and the driver's reading a book to them. And he's like,
If you look on the map, oh, a train just derailed by the looks of it.
oh dear. How do you get the map up?
Press M.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I can see all those waiting. Hang on, there's only one train in Marlon. That's now
There's a train
moving.
in Leeton, looks like it's derailed, but it hasn't. It's just glitched. There's one in Marion that's leaving now, which means this pace is going to go, which probably means the other cross-country in front
Oh yeah,
of us
but
is going to go.
I didn't notice that's that Fazman. He's on there in a pacer. Then we've got HK Walker, who's waiting to come out, regional service to Leeton. There's Fire Arrow 2286, who's on a semi-fast to Stonebrook. And then there's us that's on a regional service to Avon Hill.
We are 10 minutes late according to what our next stop should be.
Yeah.
5 to 9, it's now 6 minutes past 9. And that train beside us has just gone.
Well, he's a semi-fast, so technically that is correct. He gets priority over yours.
Realistically, the train waiting in that siding hasn't even started a shift yet, so I don't know why we haven't gone.
Yeah, they don't.
With us 10 minutes late.
They're class 5 on the head coals, so they don't get priority.
Yeah.
We're 2. Never mind that. Where's the rest of your train?
Oh, this is the one that's glitching on the map, huh? Oh my god.
Oh dear.
That is a long carriage. I am not guarding that one.
Oh, signal block
my
clear, we
God.
may proceed.
Go, go, go.
I'm going, it's revving. We're going.
Finally.
Going. I mean, the next signal's red. Again. What's brilliant is, depending on how this game works, I don't think we actually clear the points. So technically, I think we will be blocking this junction now. I'm right on the signal.
We're almost there.
Yeah, we've just cleared the points. We can see the station. We've got a signal.
Finally. I think we should stay here for a long time. Just really annoy the guy behind us.
Yeah. Train's run out of fuel.
Oh, he's been waiting so long he's despawned actually. Just means now we're stuck in a head-to-head because you can see a pacer in front of us that's stuck at a red light too. Just go to the end of the platform so you can see the light, we'll be fine.
Driving.
For legal reasons, he is not.
Yeah. We have arrived, finally. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your driver speaking. We're now arriving at Maryland. The local time is 21:08. Please enjoy your stay here.
Could have pulled a bit further forward, I think.
Yeah, I
Wow.
stopped at the 2 and 4 stop.
Oh, we do fit though.
Yeah, we do fit easily. Oh, the traffic's cleared. Not quite.
Now to do more of this guarding stuff.
Well, you had plenty of
Hopefully
time
these
to check the
signals stop me.
tickets at the last stop.
For the 5 people that waited in this traffic.
Yeah, right, we're going.
My next stop's Marion, I'm cooked, deep fried.
The pacer's got a bit of a... Is it a pacer that's in front of us?
I think so.
Well, it's got a bit of a head start now.
I have armed signal before Marion.
Oh no. The next signal's on.
Oh, great.
We're not stopping. Oh, it is cleared.
Just in time.
Oh yeah, just before we spad it.
Try stop as far down as you can. I don't know if I'm going to make it back up.
It's a terminus stop. We're going into the same platforms we always go into.
Oh, you'll be loads of space when you get to the end then. I'll stay at this end.
I'm going to start slowing down though, because we're still doing like 30 odd mile an hour.
I'll open this local door so you can very simulated walk down. Might take you 5 minutes to get down here though.
The train now approaching platform 1 is the Intercity service to Cuffley,
Turning
calling at
round.
Preston Junction, Hume Heath, Norrington, Wallsend,
There you are.
and Cuffley. This train is
Right,
formed of
lovely, we
9
don't have to go back
coaches.
through Mailon. God for
All you
that.
can see is my hat.
Next station we pass and then Woodham. Yeah, I'm still in third person view. Need to hurry up with this. I need to go pick Mrs. up. Well, I'm not losing my points.
Just wait, it's fine.
Not after that wait. Yeah, we'll just go AFK here.
Just to wait.
Hey, we've got 93 views on the stream in total.
Much better than yesterday.
Piss off!
Oh, I didn't even see that.
It was clear!
Oh, there's a regional service to Belmont Green coming in now. Train driving fan. Multicoloured. Nope, they've just been put on a red too.
We are sorry that the regional
Why are we red then?
service to Millbridge has been cancelled. We apologise for the disruption to your journey today.
Why are we all on red for? There's only 3 of us here.
Signal blocks
We
cleared.
are sorry that the regional service to
Weird.
Belmont Green via
Um,
Russell Lane has been cancelled. We apologise for the disruption to your journey today.
I think
You
it
have to walk up and
glitched.
down.
We'll be at the next station in 0.3 of a mile.
I don't think I'll make it.
Hopefully it's like plain sailing now. You're speeding. I know. I've got 10 minutes to make up. Not 15 now. Oh yeah, we're passing this one, so never mind. Half a mile to the next one.
I think I'm near the end, so... Yeah, I'm gonna walk back up. There's absolutely nobody on this train.
All these carriages for no one. No, that doesn't remind you of British Rail.
Oh, yes.
Right, 0.2 miles to the next station, and I'm still doing 60.
You might want to start slowing down.
I'm slowing down. Full brake application. I'll stop. I'm doing 30 as I'm entering the platform.
I'm almost at the front now, it's fine.
Well, that's good because I don't think we fit.
Yeah, you could try. No, we definitely don't. There's a gap on the right side of my door.
Your local door might
Oh
not
yeah,
work.
hold on.
I overshot the door.
Almost there.
Have you seen the size of the one that's next to us?
Jesus. 1, 2,
That's 2 units, I think, because there's 2 pentagraphs on it.
8.
Who the hell's 1 minute early? Gunfire 1 minute. How the hell are you early? Obviously didn't go through mail on. A mile to the next station. But we're chasing ambers now.
No, it's fine. Everyone has bad tickets. Why are you getting on a train that's like
Have you seen that on
3 days
Channel
early?
Channel 5, that new Fare Dodgers?
I haven't yet, no.
Check that one out, that's quite good. 0.6 of a mile, we're still chasing ambers at the moment.
Alright, I'm walking back up, I'm all clear.
Half a mile.
See if my local door will work this time.
Depends on where I stop in the station. And I'm now doing 70 and we've got 0.2 of a mile. I like that. Amber's all the way to here and then it goes to bloody greens. There's another massive train at the side of us.
Oh my god.
DVT.
Ten, 11? Jesus.
I think we're all just doing it now just to take the mick.
Yeah.
Test
We can
people's,
fit on here.
testing people's machines. And we've stopped. Not long left now.
I'm not going to try and jump on the train. I went to. Let's not do that.
Yeah,
Not
let's
last
not
time.
break it. You blowing a whistle for this fuck all of anyone about? Blowing a whistle for anyone?
There's no panels in these. Just buttons.
That's good. I thought that in the 156s they were all behind panels. Little door
No,
panels.
apparently not, no. Just
Surely.
blank walls.
We've got a mile to the next station.
Oh, that's loads.
Oh yeah, considering no one got on.
I had one ticket so far and I'm on carriage 2.
Oh, I've just seen you walk past.
Hey, 4 more.
It's FB 2010,
Five
why is
more.
Maryland so crowded? Because apparently everyone's decided to spawn in there.
I think we picked the most patches up there.
It might appear that our stream is doing... Might put a link in next time we do it. See how many people we can get.
Oh my god.
0.2 of a mile and we're still doing 67 mile an hour. I'm slowing down.
I just finished, I'm walking back up. It takes 1 mile to walk down the whole train.
We're gonna stop because I'm doing 30 as we enter. That's my new gauging method. I think with the brakes on this you can get away with doing 40 as you enter and you'll stop in a long platform. Well,
I hope I
we're
make it
in.
to the front. I might not make it to the front, I don't know. We'll find out.
Just stopping now. I've stopped.
No, I'll do it from this carriage.
It's a semi-busy platform.
I got to platform 2. Got quite a few people coming on though.
Yeah, I could see. Some of them have got the hand out the windows.
Normal.
We're down to one person currently watching. So I think, yeah, your theory might be right. Start a bit earlier.
Didn't finish the rest of my theory, did you?
No. I pressed that button as soon as you pressed it then.
In sync. I'm starting the tickets now.
No
Oh wow, that's a lot.
7 miles to the next station stop, which is Fleetwood. Needs to hurry up.
Quite a few tickets in carriage 1, huh?
I've got to get to Old Trafford yet. WhatsApp's using your data because your Wi-Fi connection is unstable. It's not unstable, you just don't like using it.
I accidentally banned my phone off the Wi-Fi, so...
We're chasing cautions again.
Halfway down.
0.3 of a mile.
Now I see why they wait at the other end of the carriages.
Or why they just don't bother checking full stop.
Oh yeah.
I'm still doing 50 as we enter this platform.
Will the back be on? Hello Ben, Travis.
Hi Ben.
I'm starting to walk back up, but...
I forgot you can
not
welcome
gonna make
people
it.
and say hi. I forgot. I can hear you for a second then. Well, we definitely fit in this platform. It's long enough. We're all the way
I'll be
in.
middling this one. We're on 6 units, I believe.
Yeah.
Is it 6?
3 units, 6 carriages.
That's the one.
And you've just caught us as we're nearing the end of the stream because I've got to go out. But we're going to get to Avon Hill. We've got 2 more stops. We spent like 15 minutes at one station. Thank you for the hearts and liking the stream. Conductor, stop running about and get on with your job.
I'm switching local doors.
Oh, as you do.
Yeah, normally. Close the panel, open the other one.
Yeah, I've just seen you cut in half by that door.
Yeah, that's normal, don't worry.
How late are we?
12.
16 and a quarter minutes. Thank you for moving the videos. Right, that's interesting. I've just watched them signals as we passed. Both lines were green. As we passed this line, on our line, the other line also went red.
Huh. No tickets yet, that's weird.
Chasing.
Definitely saw people get on.
We've got a mile to the next station.
Probably won't even make that, to be honest.
It depends, it keeps putting ambers in the way, even though there should be greens. Right, we've got 70 miles an hour at the pacer. Can we go quicker? Yes, we are. 71.
Right, I'm starting to walk back. I'm on the 4th carriage? 5th.
I hope there's not a speed restriction. We're doing 75 mile an hour. Max of this unit, I think. 0.4 to the station. I think I better start braking. Yeah, I think a full brake application is in order. Here's someone with a normal length. Oh no, it's not. I was going to say it's normal length, but it's not. It's also 2 units put together. What other classes are you on VR? We have just the 156 and the Pacer. We've only just unlocked this.
Guys, why does the Class 86 and 90 have this clapping sound when stopped?
It's
Clapping sound?
I think it's the electrical contactors. I think it is in real life. 8-car stop apparently we're stopping at, and we've passed it. We stopped at
Stream
the 8-car
Elements is a
stop.
bit late now.
What? Yeah,
The stream elements.
Yeah, but it only comes up once there's chat running. It waits for so many chat bits to do, and then it pops in, so it should come up quite a bit now, because there's quite a few queued in for so much chat. But yeah, it counts itself. Work that out.
Saw someone jumping at the last moment down there.
Bobby, I got spadded and then it went crazy. Yeah, that's what happened to us too. I bet you're not watching it, but yeah. Did you know there is IX at the 2-car 2-2? No, we just sort of... Ethan knows the game more than me, but he's doing my guarding, earning some points, and I am doing the driving.
Terribly.
And we're just generally seeing A, how we can break it, and B, having a bit of fun. See, look, Streaming Elements has popped up again, because it's counting itself. 0.74 to the next station.
I don't think I'll make this one. Yeah, don't jump into the carriage of the train as you're closing the doors. You will glitch yourself in, you can't get to the local door, or switch local door. Bad idea. Breaks the game.
Kevin's joined us again.
Welcome back, Kevin.
Right, when we get to Avonhill, I'm going to be making a very quick exit, guys. So, those that have joined, thank you so much for joining and being a part of the stream. If you want to support what we do, which is not really the gaming side of things, but it's
Yeah.
our Project Bus 114, then please do consider becoming a member to the channel. And yeah, it all helps. Check out Mancbuses.com for all the ways you can support us and everything we do. Boop.
Don't think we'd do too well if we were doing this game for gaming.
No. Although we're getting better.
Oh yeah.
I mean, 103 is better than none, but it has taken 2 hours 23 minutes.
Hello, Kevin.
To get to that point. Average watch duration of 3 minutes 45.
Can we just stick like a bouncing DVD logo or like Family Guy funny moments at the bottom or something? Keep people's attention span going.
I think the chat helps. Not
Oh,
just
yeah.
me talking. Well, it is. We're just talking bollocks, but.
Who doesn't know a good
I'm
bit
sorry,
of
I
talking
really
bollocks?
wish I could. I can't donate as I'm really. Yeah, don't worry. We don't ask people to make themselves broke to donate. Just watching the videos, sharing them, and subscribing makes all the difference to the channel and helps us grow anyway. So we only ask if you can afford it and have the possibility to. We should be straight into Avonhill by the looks of it.
That's good then, considering we're ridiculously late. Kevin said no, Mancbuses wait. No.
Yeah, we gotta go. I think we're gonna get held at a red, I think. Oh, no,
Yeah,
single
that's the
yellow.
red. No? I'm on my way back to the front now, so.
I'm back in, looking in the cab. I think they're approach control signals. Oh, that's what the modelled on. Supposed to be doing 30 mile an hour, we're still doing 40 here.
Oh well.
What's your favourite class? I'm not really train wise anymore, but I like my 66s and 37s. But yeah, we don't really do trains anymore. Used to.
We will
Don't really
shortly
have
be
time when
arriving
we've got a
at
bus to preserve.
Avonhill, where this train terminates. Please ensure you take all your
Thinking of ways
personal
to
belongings
fund
with
it
you when leaving the train.
share the
Change here for
experience.
tram and bus services to other
Well and truly
destinations.
speeding
Please
now.
mind the gap between the train and the
I actually
platform
made it back to the
edge.
front before the platform. How close can we get to the buffers on this one?
Well, I'm doing 20 mile an hour in a 15, so won't be that painful. This. There was, I remember we've got a station called Glossop near us, and they put, do you know the TPWS grids on the floor? The ones
Yeah.
that check for speed as well, because on the railway they check for your speeding to slam your brakes on as well. And there's a glitch in it. The speed limit in the station's 10 mile an hour, right? But the grids can't, I believe the grids can't pick up 10 mile an hour. So
Yeah.
you've got to go ridiculously slowly over the grids to not trigger the brakes. So the drivers used to go really slow over the grids and speed up in the station.
Huh.
Right. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I've got to shoot. As always, check out mancbuses.com and subscribe and check out the membership. Thanks for watching. See you next time.
Be rolling. Gemma can't close the doors.